I'll tell you what now, if you're there, can you please say something to me? Because I don't know if the live chat's working or not. But aye, Shepherd's Pie, greetings from the Philippines. If I can see some chat, I will know that you're here.
Go Arsenal.
If I can't see you in any chat, then I will know that you're not here.
It's not on.
Because you're in the wrong, I've had to start a new one.
Where's the new one? Where's the new one?
That's the problem that
We're on the dark chat. The dark.
I've got so.
Here's the flame. Oh wait!
Right.
Oh my God!
What? You are live. Go.
Am I live now? Am I live now?
No, earlier.
Okay.
Earlier.
Okay, so go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit the button. Hi everybody. We're broadcasting from South Africa. White sharks is the thing.
No, we have no viewers. We have no viewers. It's all screwed up. It's all.
No, you all know. You all know now.
Am I up now? No, that's earlier. That's earlier.
All right.
How'd you get that?
Go to the
So
live.
the theme.
Go to the live.
Oh, here we go. We got the chat. Now we got people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something now.
Thank you.
Can I borrow your phone a second, Kate, please? Can you get to the other live stream? Because then I can read the messages off there. I'll do it off my other phone. Because the messages have come up sideways.
That's right. And the theme is to smoke cigarettes or not smoke cigarettes. It's an important topic.
Now, I wonder, can you help me, people? I'm being bothered by a drunken man here who's trying to muscle in on my live stream. How do I get rid of him? Because I can't read the questions like that. I'm just going to go to my channel. And if you bear with me, I love you guys. I will try and work out how I read these questions because they're upside down. Hey, Jackstar, how you doing, brother? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us. It's Kate's trying to sort it out.
Hooray!
There must be a way to get your comments sideways. Orientation.
I don't know this one. Maybe.
How has that worked?
Jackson.
Am I still the way? No, it's not Jackson. It's Jackstar.
Jackstar. Sorry.
Adam Fontaine. The camera is sideways. Is it still sideways?
Is anyone here? I'm going to come out now and come back in again.
I'll read it sideways. Your pick. My pick is still sideways, is it? That is no good. I don't know how I'm going to change that. Orientation is locked. Rotate your device. How about this? Is that better, guys? You seem permanently followed by drunken men everywhere. Yeah, whenever you step out at night. Well, I tell you what. I know. That's my game. That's what I do. Opposites attract.
And
no, not opposites attract. Then it suits together.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
I didn't thought it better.
From now on, this channel will be run on the metric system. So I just wanted to announce that. From now on, we're on the metric system. So we've made a decision. It's an important decision. So we're going to go by Celsius and meters.
I do apologise, guys. This guy's name's Jeff. He's a magic man. He's my best friend in the Philippines. Well, actually, no, Kate's my best friend. He's my second best friend. But she doesn't want to be on camera. And I take that back. Ellen's my best friend. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, what happened today was we have had brownouts. So I wasn't sure whether to go back and do a live stream in the house.
Right, audience.
Or take a gamble here and do it here. So I'm doing it here.
Audience, I have a great thing to say. So I have a great knock-knock joke. So watch this. The host is going to answer. Simon, I have a great knock-knock joke. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. You go first.
This is going to be tough.
You go first. You have to say knock-knock to me. Do we have a great knock-knock joke? Simon's going to go first. Ready? Go. Say knock-knock.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
I don't know who's there.
No.
I've lost on my chat now.
No.
Trevor Harvey, hello mate, how you doing? Greetings from Tokyo. Paul, why is this going to be tough, mate? Is it because of the, I don't think it's going to be tough, I think it's going to be fun. We like to have a beer and a chat on this channel. Nice of you to join us again, Trevor. What we've been up to, mate, I tell you, it's a long story what we've been up to. We went out last week and we had a fabulous meal on you, God bless you. And I'm going to upload that vlog in a few days. But since then, not done a lot because we're going over to Cebu next week. So we're trying to take it easy. I was not going to go out this week. I'm going to promise myself I'll play the bowls tomorrow and then I will go do the quiz on Thursday because I've got to do that because I'm the quiz master. But then this reprobate dragged me out earlier on.
A shout out to all the trombone players.
Paul says it's going to be hard because of my sidekick. You'll have to come back in a minute. I don't want you upsetting Paul. I don't want you upsetting Paul. I'm joking. I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
Just a shout out to all the trombone players. There must be two.
How is life?
If you play the trombone, please.
How is life in the Philippines? Sorry, in the Philippines. In Thailand. Jeff, Jetstar. I'm making a fool of myself now. How's the old plantation going? I never had you down for a mountain biker. Nicholas, aye, Shepherd's Pie, how you doing, brother? Neil. Michael's aye, Rooster Pie. Simon, you big time Charlie. Always 2 rooms for your live streams to keep us guessing. No, mate, I tell you something now. I can't understand how it works. There's an incredibly intelligent woman here called Kate, who's Jeff's wife.
Yeah.
He's punching above his league.
She loves when you say before her name.
She's very.
And her middle name is what's her face?
Jetstar, don't do that, mate. Don't do that. I'm embarrassed enough now. You're showering me with money. You shouldn't be doing it. I tell you now. I am. Yeah, Jetstar, mate. We are making a list of the things we are going to do to show you a good time when you come over here. And that might have sounded a bit too, sexual. I didn't mean that way. I mean, we're going to have a good time with coming over here. But I appreciate that, mate. You're very, very, very generous of you. Come and have a few beers. Yeah, of course we'll have a few beers. That is the way we do it. That is the way we do it.
Oh, on the water.
It's the Philippines.
Any Van Morrison fans, please type in.
Can you give me 2 seconds just for talk? It's the Philippines, but thinking of heading to Jackstar. I can't tell you how generous you are, mate. You know, it's one of those things. I appreciate your gifts, but then you think, shit, how do I return the favour? But that's why I'm happy with the fact that you are going to come over here and we are going to have a few nights out and I will return it manyfold. Yeah, Philippines, Cambodia, hard to say, mate. I love the Philippines now. I enjoy my time in Cambodia. I just go through stages. So it's hard to say what is the best country to live in. I lived in 10 countries, you know what I mean? I loved all of them. But I'm enjoying the Philippines now. You know, it is what it is.
He should have known.
You're back in the UK? I thought you were. Jax, I was back in the UK. I thought you were going to New York. I didn't take your daughter to New York. I thought you were. Listen, have you ever seen someone break a thumb? There was a point in it, and it hurts. That's how you do it. Yeah, heading over to the UC. I learned that when I was a copper. You've been to that. It's called the goose pinch. But yeah, it's Well, good luck in New York. Good luck in New York. I've never been to New York. I'm sorry about this, fellas. I thought it'd be a good idea, and I think it will be because Jeffrey's a lovely guy.
I was in New York,
but I don't. Blimey, Ellen's arms have grown a lot hairier. Ellen's arms have grown a lot hairier.
As I always say, New York. The city's so nice they named it twice.
She's lost a lot of weight as well. Yeah, be a good wreck with my daughters. Yeah, mate, I tell you what, a good week. I've never been to New York, mate. How old are your daughters? See, I think we have a lot in common. You know, when you talk to comments, you talk about your military career, my military career. But you've got kids and I haven't. So you have a responsibility. So we've got a lot in common. But it must be amazing going away with your kids. Not something I've ever done.
I also appreciate the weather. People like weather.
Now the trouble is, I'm going to slide down now because I know sometimes the conversations get stuck if you don't do this bit.
Oh,
Gotta refresh.
Yeah, no, I'm refreshed. Jack Star on 1922. Mate, we're brothers from another mother. No, we are, mate. I genuinely believe that. We have the same politics. We've had a similar military careers and that. But you've been a bit more successful than I am. I can tell by your donations. But equally, you've got a family. You have a family. And fair play. I have always shunned away from that kind of responsibility. This is why I've got a number of failed marriages and no kids. But I'm jealous of you. I don't know if I'm going to.
I have two shins.
When did you
I have two shins.
realise you left?
Did you guys eat out tonight?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this, guys. Right. When did you realise you left your live stream on the other night? Oh, mate. Oh, Christ. I tell you what.
Maggie May.
That was awful. I couldn't believe it because the power cut went off and it asked me if I wanted to renew.
Somebody do Rod Stewart,
And
goddammit.
I'm not a dancer. I don't do
Yeah,
that.
yes,
saw
he
it.
is.
Somebody
yes,
saw it.
he is.
I don't do.
Yes, you do.
I don't do that kind of crap.
Yes, you do.
I don't do that.
You do.
And yeah, no, it's
Admitted you were a dancer.
because we were literally an hour after in the bedroom. You know what we were enacting? We were doing a little bit from because Ellen said a few things which God you guys didn't hear, but we had ended up on. I just don't snooze that now. We had ended up on American Pie. So that's why I was doing dancing because she's giving it, dance baby, and then the music changed. I was like, "You're a bad boy, you're a bad boy."
Dance monkey.
And then Adam messaged some guy, Adam, a Filipino guy, messaged her and said, "You're still on live stream." And I was like, Jesus Christ, can we really be? And there we are, and we played it back, and I'm giving it this and that. I tell you, one failed marriage.
Did you dance like that? Or?
I was licking nipples. That's the worst thing. But
Gangnam Style.
well, I failed marriage in 2 exes with 2 houses given away. So I think most definitely the same path in life, mate. Well, no, I've been married twice, never any kids, never lost a house. So we always left as friends. I'm very grateful for that. But we have treaded a very similar path. I don't smoke. Bit drunk tonight. I should never have come up here. You were playing some nice tunes. I wasn't I? I remember it now. I was enjoying it because Ellen was like, you dance like an old man. And I said, do I really get a bit of fucking Sandstorm on? Get a bit of BBE 7 Nights? How much did you guys hear? That was humiliating. I'm just glad I wasn't talking bad about anyone because it just come up and I'm thinking I can understand the dancer and that, but my God, Ellen had said a few things before then. We had talked of. Not often we talk of a sexual nature, but we did that night. And she's laughing at me dancing, and I said, "Do you remember what you said half an hour ago?" She's like, "Oh, delete." Simon, I closed my Facebook account last week. No, Kevin, I know you did, mate. I'm going to give you my phone number. I'm not blanking you, brother. I only saw it the other day. I'm terrible at checking the replies. You didn't put it as a comment, you put it as a reply. And Facebook doesn't notify. I will give it to you later, mate. I promise you. That's had a bit dodgy, didn't it? Jack Star, you've been lucked out for sure. Yeah, music. Did you see that, Jack Star? Did you see that? Oh, that's embarrassing, mate. They're not my favourite. They're the only ones I can remember. I can remember 7 Days, 7 Nights. I can remember Sandstorm and all that. This is why you shouldn't come to the Philippines because of guys like this. How's this week's been, buddy? What you been up to, pal? Well, say not. Am I reading the same comments again, or? Yeah, no. It's been good. I say we went out. The vlog's gonna go up this week. We went out. There was a brownout the weekend. We went out. We met some nice people. We stayed in the hotel. We had a lovely meal at on you. Thanks a lot, mate. In Bahia, and you get a few mentions in the video because it was nice. It was. We never tried that restaurant before. And I made Ellen say, thank you to Jetstar about several times because it's only due. But yeah, it was all right. How's your week been, brother? Mate, that was the Nuffy Bop dancing. The older Nuffy Bops. Do you remember those, mate? Those were the days. Oh my God. Does the Naffy still exist? Does the Naffy still exist? I'm going to turn my camera now because I won't turn it on Kate because she'll get upset, but I will turn it round on my mate Doug. Is it all right to turn the camera round?
Up to you, my friend.
This is my new brother from another mother. This is Doug.
Hello, how are you?
He's from America. And this is his lovely wife or girlfriend. I was going to say daughter, but the way you were holding hands. This is his lovely daughter.
She is
And
shy.
this is Kate.
Oi, Kate.
This is Kate. This is Jeff's beautiful wife. And yeah, we're all having fun here. All having fun. And thanks to Kate, I'm going to sort it out afterwards. She has let me use her vlog. Otherwise, we couldn't have done it. Never occurred to me that we could get a live stream here. Well, they extended me another week. Jackstar, stop, mate. Don't keep sending me money. I appreciate it, but you know, you are too generous. I do wonder how rich you must fucking be. That's two now. You shouldn't be doing it. I like it. But no, you shouldn't do it. I am going to. We will be drinking Dom Perignon. That's cheap. We'll be drinking Cristal when you come over, brother.
You good?
Funny, mate, having my Tanduay and Coke. Yeah, Tanduay and Coke's the place to do it, mate. I've grown to love Tanduay. I like the old 15-year one. Have you ever had the 15-year Tanduay?
No.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Tequila.
I bet you did get in trouble with a naffy a few times. My beer's overflowing at the excitement that you're still. What do you think of the military police in the army? Because you know I was police in the Air Force. We were very lax. I heard terrible stories about the old RMPs.
You did?
Did they pay you? Of course not.
Now that's a funny comment. He's not going to fund the rebuild because we're moving. Adam, thank you, mate, for warning me the other night. If you had messaged Ellen, I don't know how that would have ended. I was about to do some naughty things. I was building up to it. That's how our relationship works. You know, you get a bit older, you lose your sex drive, you do a dance, and then you're ready to go. Thank God you messaged me. I like my San Miguel too. MPS complete tosser. Okay, yeah, I think they are, mate. I was in the Air Force Police for 9 years, and I made 2 arrests. And both of them I didn't want to do it. I got ordered to do it. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. I've never told this story before. But the only reason I joined the Air Force was... Anyway. What's ADGs? Are they Australian? No, but I'll tell you a story now, guys. I used to be in boxing. I fancy myself as a fucking... I fancy myself as a world champion boxer as a youth. And I was told if I joined the Air Force, it would advance you, get you to the Olympics. You got a lot more chance to do all that kind of shit. So when I joined the Air Force, I went down to the careers office, and my dream was just like, you know, to be able to box. And like I said, you do the exams, you can do anything you want to do, and you can pick your trades. So I picked my trade. I want to be a fireman. They said to me, if you want to be a fireman, you can be a fireman, but it'll take 18 months. I said, well, what else can I do? And it was police. Join the police, you'll be able to join. And I said, no, I don't want to. And then they turned around and said, if you join the police, you can be in 2 weeks. And from the day I went to the careers office, I was a policeman within 11 days. I was in the Air Force. And that's how it happened. And I don't regret it, but that's how I ended up the copper. Never dreamt of joining the military, never dreamt of being in the police. I liked my police friends because they weren't serious. You know, a lot of people were sportsmen. The only reason they joined the military was to do sports, and that's why I joined. So I never had any aspiration of being a copper. I spent a lot of time in the police bar in NI and ended up with a cracking girl. Yeah, the police bars can be good. They can be good. You get good people there. Presumably not Air Force police bars. Well, you're air crew. I mean, that's a glamorous trade. The women would love you. No problem, mate. The worst thing is getting caught on live on 4K. You're not wrong. That could have been very embarrassing. The number of times I've said and done bad things in my life. Hello, Jim. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the chat. Air Force Defence Guards guarding the airfield. Well, to be honest with you, mate, I was RAF police, but that's all we did. We guarded shit. We weren't really policemen. If someone stole a bike, I'm your man. Other than that, I couldn't do shit. USAR are years, may try SRSRV later on. It's getting loud now. Well, an RAF fireman. I would have been an RAF fireman. That would have done me down because I thought the part of London I come from, you're not law enforcement. It's frowned upon, and they're telling me at the careers office, yeah, but we're not the same police. We're different. And I'm like, yes, but if you want a box, really, you've got to get in now because otherwise it will take too long. And I thought, well, a fireman is an acceptable job where I come from. I'll do that. And I tell you what, if I knew my time again now, fireman 100%. They don't do anything. It's a great job. It's like us night shifts. You can sleep on your night shift. Fireman, how many fires are there on a base? You know, you go out, you drain, you wash your truck down, you do a couple of drills. All the women on an Air Force base love the police, the regiment, and the firemen. That's it. If I could do my time again, I don't want to do my time again. But that's the reality. USAR 6 years, may try SRRV later. What? I don't know. RAF funded your investment portfolio. No, they didn't. No, you don't make money in the military. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll be very grateful for the small pension I get when I'm 60, and I enjoy my time in the Air Force. But all I'm saying is, if I could do my time again, I wouldn't change anything, but I never wanted to be a copper. And we're not popular. And the annoying thing was, I used to play a lot of football. So I was like in the station football teams and that. And I had good friends. And I was lucky, my last post in Stanmore Park, 4 of the coppers were good footballers. So we had an element of trust. There's nothing worse turning up on a sports day when you're going to play football or rugby or something like that. And people are friendly because you're teammates, but they don't really trust you because you're a copper. And they think, I'm not in the business of grass. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think you get what I mean. Yeah, Air Force small pension, mate. Small pension. I think, I've not looked at the figures, but I think when I'm 60, I only did 9 years. So when I'm 60, I think I'll get like £10,000-12,000 and I'll get like £400 a month for life or something. So it's not life changing, but better to have it than not. Jack Star, you don't get wages in the Air Forces. It was just beer tokens, especially in Germany. Yeah, it is. Where'd you go in Germany? I've been to Gütersloh, I've been to Gattow, and I've been to Laarbruck. They're the only 3 places I've been to in Germany. And that was only to play football. We go for football tournaments. So I've got no idea whether they've got a thing based there. No, never been to Detmold, never been there. EastEnders don't like old Bill. No, well, look, it's childish now because I'm not an EastEnder anymore. Well, I'm EastEnder, you know what I mean? You need police. But no, when you grow up, yeah, 100%. You don't. There are certain rules, and it's not just the East End. It's any fucking. There's lots of places in the UK, but no, I don't. You know. Yeah, it was not like. But I look at it differently now. You know, police have to. The thing I have a trouble with the police is because when I come out, a lot of people join the prison service and all the rest of it, and I knew friends who joined the police, like the Metropolitan Police. And to me, when you arrest someone you're ruining their life. They're going to get criminal record and all the rest of it. To me, that's not a good thing to do. If it has to be done, do it. But when you get fuckers jumping around saying, I've arrested him for this, I've arrested him for that and that, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that. A policeman's job should be to stop crime from happening in the first place. I'll give you a classic example. I'm talking now because I'm drunk. The shift I was on when I was working in Stanmore Park, they used to get a lot of vandalism. The kids would smash shit up and that. So some of the people I knew on other shifts would wait in the bushes to try and catch them. I was like, why are you doing that? I said, to try and catch them. All I'd do is go down there, sit in the middle of them, they'd piss off. You know, I'd follow them around, you know, before any trouble had ever happened. But it's better to stop it from that. Why do you want to arrest someone? It's more paperwork, it causes trouble for them. It's like, you know, just be a presence that stops the crime from happening in the first place. That's what police should do. Stop it from happening. You see someone who's drink drunk, stand outside the pub. Don't wait outside until they get in the car and they're drunk. They lose their licence. Stop them getting the car in the first place. You know what I mean? Put it in their mind not to do it. That's just the way I look at stuff. Look what the card did. Art of Chairs, are you insulting me? I thought we were friends. I think you're talking about someone else. Not when a cat dragged in, it dragged in me. Yeah, I had a lot of friends join the police. Yeah, and fair play to them. It's a dangerous job, you know. But you know yourself, Dragstar, because you were a businessman. When you've worn a uniform, the way I looked at it in the Air Force, the best thing it did for me was it made me realise that people with a higher rank than that, they weren't necessarily better than you. You know, they're there because the way life's treated them. Doesn't mean, if I'd joined the Air Force, I wouldn't have gone into business. And I imagine it's the same thing for you. You know, you just learn. You learn, right, this guy's my boss. I have to call him sir, I have to listen to him. But he's not cleverer than me. You know, and I'm saying I'm a genius, you know what I mean? But that taught me, well, if he can do this, I can do that. It gives you confidence. Jackstar says you too, right? I don't know what we're talking about. Because there's a delay, I don't know what we're talking about. But if you're talking about what I just said, yeah, mate. That's why I look at it, mate. You know, there are a lot of successful people, incredibly successful people in the world, but it doesn't mean that. My dad got a great expression. He always says, ambition beats ability. There are a lot of incredibly capable people in the world who don't have the ambition to go for stuff, who would be great at it. But there's a lot of shit people in the world who've got the ambition and they achieve stuff. And that is the way of the world, sadly. I'm just going to strum down now, see if I've missed any comments. Jim Ventergott, Jim, doing well, Simon, but pissed. Just met my mate Mickey from Margate. Margate, I know Margate well. Jim's a good mate of mine. Jim and a guy called Glenn, they're my first 2 subscribers. He's living over in Luzon. Jim, I'm very disappointed you're not coming to Dumageddon. You said you're going to come over. I don't want to scare you now. We might come and see you. The armchairs, where are you having a beer tonight? We're having a beer in a place called the Red Chairs. It's where the alcoholics meet. And I'm part of that circle now. I've lived in the Philippines now 2 years. I came here once about 7 months ago, and I came here last week to meet Jeff, and I did a vlog which I've not uploaded yet. I said, this is not what I do. I don't drink in the afternoons. I don't come here. But I'm back here the next week, so maybe I'll be saying next week it's what I do. Maybe the Red Horses has come for me. But no, it's a place where people like to drink come. It's like, I'll fan it around now. It's like a sari. It's not a bar. It's people come here and yeah, a bit like in Thailand when you live in the provinces. They don't have bars. You go to, like, you know, a local store like this and you just order your chang or whatever, you drink it outside on the concrete tables. Michael, Nicholas, you've done really well for yourself if you manage to travel to 75 countries. No, it's not because you're doing well for yourself. I just didn't have any roots. You know what I mean? I married the right people in the sense they had a sense for adventure. I never had kids. So it's not that I'm lucky, it's just, well, I am lucky, but I couldn't have retired at 38, and I couldn't have, well, not 30, I was 39. And I couldn't have been the place I've been to if I'd had kids and a family. You know, that's the reality of it. And there's many times I think when I see friends who are happy at home who've got kids and that, I've made a mistake. You know, I don't brag about the place I've been to. It's just the way life has turned out. You know what I mean? It is. Jack, mate, listen. Stop sending money, mate. I mean that now. That's enough for the night. That is enough for the night. Yeah. Appreciate it, brother. I'm going to ask you a question now. You keep sending cash. Every time you send it, well, not the last time, it's all different colours. This one's gold. So what he sent last week was a sticker and all that. I can't even log into my fucking live rooms. You always send your money. Is that because you sent it for like the third time they've given a different colour or what? I don't know. It's Well, here we go. No offence, but you must be using a different camera and mic tonight. Well, I'm outside, friend, and I'm using the same camera, but I've turned it horizontally. And Jackstar did say the other day, when you go vertical as opposed to horizontal, you get more views. So who knows? That might work, but that's not why. It's just because I couldn't. Anyway, listen. I'm going to introduce someone now. What's a beer cost there? Here. Oh, it's peanuts. 65 pesos. That's like a pound. You know, it's like it's like, you know, it's a little bit over a pound. If you're 30, get abroad. I've said a lot of times on my vlogs, I don't give people advice, but trust me, when I had to go back to the UK because of COVID, I had to go back and I ended up working because I didn't want to stay with my parents. All my houses are rented out. I've got tenants, so I didn't want to fuck my income up. And I worked for a couple of years as a carer, and I had a great time. Don't regret it. I may do it again in the future. Who knows? But if you're 30, mate, don't listen to scare stories. Come over here. Give it 2 or 3 years. I'm giving advice now. I know I say I don't. If it works out, it works out. You don't know what opportunities you're going to be presented with. And if it doesn't work out, go back and work for a bit longer. But at least you've had 2 or 3 years as a young man. A lot of guys over here, I've met them, they're 65, 70, 80 or whatever. They're enjoying their life, but they ain't enjoying the life they want. You know what I mean? So I enjoy life here now. But when I was...
Not stop.
Anyway, there we go.
Oh my God.
Right, come over here a sec. Right. I want to do a poll now. I don't know if I can do a poll. Oh, sorry. I just said...
Hey, Mom, is Mom watching this?
No, listen. Guys, be honest now. If you say something bad about him, I won't let him see it. But if you remember, if you've been with the channel a while, I used to do a. No, we're talking the camera. Oh, anyway, forget it. We'll try it later. But I did a thing over there, and I'll tell you what. I just met a guy who could be the man for it. I might have just met gold. You never miss a tune.
Sorry, can we get back to me?
Anyway, we'll stop this in a second. I mean, not stop the live stream because I'll do an hour. I promise to do an hour, do an hour. But I did a channel over there. When my channel first started in City, I did a thing called Beach Bumps. And it was me and 2 or 3 interesting guys. We would sit there. Cases don't be too gay. He can't help it. And we just sat and talked and we answered questions and things like that. And when the beach bums left, because I left the island, I wanted to do it. And I built it on a idea. Ooh. So much noise going on, I can't do it. Anyway,
Your Heimlich, yeah?
Right. Can you find London Pride in the Philippines? I have never looked. I'm not a bitter drinker. I like London Pride, don't get me wrong. I go back and have it for a change, but I never looked. You probably could in Manila or Cebu or somewhere like that. This is the kind of place where if you drink in one of the local bars and you're a regular, they'd probably order it for you. But it's not a common thing. Jackstar. Well, it's good to know. I'd have to work. I don't know even send a super chat. I would have to match a card to a I have to look into that. Get a live stream, mate. I'll start sending super chats to you. If you love beach bums, mate, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Listen, I used to have a channel, Doug. I used to have a channel with 4 good friends of mine on my channel, and we would just sit there and have a chat. And people would send us questions the week before, and we'd say, like, think I should meet a girlfriend here, or do this or do that. And it was fun. But when I left Sikyor, I couldn't do it anymore. And people keep saying, why don't you start the beach bums up again? And I keep saying, I've not met anyone to do it with. I think you'd be good.
I lived in Sikyor for a year. I'm quite familiar with the island.
So what I'm saying is, why don't you and Jeff try a beach bum?
We'll do it.
There you go. Meet the new beach bum.
My friends.
Doug's going to be a beach bum. Jeff will promise to be, but he won't turn up because he's done it a million times. But yeah, the beach bums are coming back, brothers. We'll have to call ourselves something else, because when I called it beach bums, we didn't get many hits. When I call it something else, I don't think the sponsors like the old bums in the title. But we will think of saying bar flies on the beach or something like that. But yeah, no, we'll do that. But are we agreed on that?
Yes, sir.
Doug and I and I only met Doug today. He's a good lad. Jeff, I don't mind saying it, he's my best friend in the Philippines. Kate's going to get annoyed when I say this. He's a bit flaky though. He says he'll do it. He's a bit of a prima donna. I'll do it. Then he goes, oh, his phone's off, he's sick. He's hurt his back, he's got a stomach. So I can't promise that Jeff will be in it, but I'd love him to be. But I think Doug's a man of his words.
I'll give you my number. You can contact me.
And we'll do the beach bums. Paul, that's uncalled for. What's uncalled for? Are you two arguing? Yeah, no, we'll do that. I promise you guys that. I'm gonna get. Because Doug strikes me as a straight fella, and I don't mean sexually. I mean, like, I'm sure he strikes me in both counts. But no, he's a straight guy, a stand-up guy. His daughter's looking at me like saying, "Why you say that about him?" But we'll do that. How long have you lived in Sydney? Well, it's not in the same one where I was. You lived in Sydney.
No.
Like, very rarely when you get to is this thing
right? I'm going to see if we get English. I'm going to stop in a minute, fellas, because we've been going on an hour and a half now.
Hour and a half?
I was there, Max.
That's pretty good.
I'd do the same beach bums. Mate, I tell you what, I promise you now, mate, if you think you're coming over to visit us, and you're not coming to visit us, makes me sound all important, doesn't it? But if you're coming over to here and we're going to meet, there is no way you're not doing an interview. There's no way you're not doing a beach bums. I am 100%, mate, 100%. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know you've got an interesting story, because every week when you make a comment, I realise we've got this in common. But Christ, we're different on that way. I mean, you've led Jack Star has led a rock star life. I know this. So anyway, chaps, I'm gonna knock it on the head now. Just one question, you Jack Star. You're in the UK now. What time is it?
What you hit me for?
And I'm going to wait for the reply. Jeff's about to start fighting again. I tell you what.
You knew what to do.
He's a great guy. He's a poet. He's a strong arm wrestler. He's a lot of things, but I'd knock him for sixpence. Anyway, there you go.
Well, wait a minute, don't stop this. Kate would like to say something.
You think it's a good idea to date a Filipino
I want to talk about
YouTuber? Currently chatting with one with over. Mate, how can I answer that question? Look, everyone is different. Is it good to meet someone online? Is it good to mate, listen, I wouldn't do it. I am not into online distant relationships. I'm not in a dating app. I like to meet someone in a bar and talk to them and just make a conversation that way. But that's for me. I know a lot of guys over here who've met girls online who've had nightmares, been taken for money. I know equally lots of guys over here who've met girls online and are happily married. I know guys who married bar girls. I'll tell you saying that, I'm going to do a video on it soon. They say the problem with bar girls. When I lived up in Petchebum in Thailand, a lot of the girls had worked in bars. They were ex-bar girls, they'd earned money, they built their houses. They're my best friends. I don't think, what I'm saying is, don't listen to anyone who says don't have a relationship online. Don't listen to anyone who says don't get in a relationship with a bar girl.
Thank you.
Everyone's different. You can't generalise. Just use some common sense and don't commit too soon. Online dating will work for some people, won't work for others. A relationship with a bar girl will work for some people, won't work for others. You know, it's just
handsome person.
Just take your time.
I'm assuming you're from
We're all different,
California.
son. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it is.
Is he?
Give us the answer.
So,
Have I been on less than 40 minutes? Really? Tell you what it was. I'll carry on a full hour. I'm sorry. It's because I thought it was because I keep coming out to do the hour. I do apologise. It's because I keep coming out. You're going?
I gotta say,
I was going to have a drink with you afterwards.
I'm going to Red Flower.
yeah, you cannot go. Red Flower.
What's Red Flowers?
Just down the road.
Okay, I'm going to stick with you guys for the hour, and I'm going to go to Red Flowers.
They have Wi-Fi there.
You're on my internet.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. I'm going to have to.
No, you can't do that. Wait.
I can't do that. I'm going to knock this. I'm going to anyway. I'll be Michael's. That's 100k reminders to her that she can upgrade.
That's true.
Totally agree. Unless you're doing adverts. What's that? I'm confused here with this, guys. Anyway, I'm going to call it an end now, fellas. Not because I want to. I enjoy our chats. And next Monday, I choose. Sorry, I promise you, I'll be in the house. We'll do our usual gig. It's just I was out and we had a brown out, and Kate was kind enough to do her stuff.
I was stoned to my soul.
She's leaving with her live stream, with her wireless, so I can't stay here. I'm gonna as soon as she goes. So as soon as I lose my thing, I can't do it. So I'm gonna have to say goodnight, chaps. Looks like the live stream is working. Hey, Glenn, I'm sorry you came so late, mate.
Newcastle. Newcastle.
It was. Yeah, you'd better do the full hour. I can't do the full hour, guys. I can't. I wish I could. But I'm connected to Kate's phone, and Kate's going. And I've got some guy here who's learning how to speak English. Yeah, Newcastle.
How you think I talk?
Cheers, brother. I appreciate Adam. I'm so grateful you phoning me. God knows how that would have ended.
Hey, how's it going, Mike? Hey, what a handsome devil you are.
Sorry, just thanks for joining.
No.
No, jump in, mate. He's flirting again. Right, listen, guys, I'm going now. And I'm not going for choice, but it's probably a wise move because I've been here too long. I'm not an afternoon drinker.
Frankincense and myrrh.
This guy's going to be one of the new beach bums.
Frankincense and myrrh.
And this is the beautiful lady who gave us the live stream, who let us use her data. Let us use her data, and we're very grateful. But
I'm a stammering Jew.
We are checking out now. Jackstar, mate, listen. I am looking forward to meeting you, brother. You're so generous. I don't know what to say. Oh, I've got a few more comments here, then we're going to go. Enjoy, buddy. Have a good one. Brother, thank you, mate. Thank you so much. But it's not, Jackstar, it's not required. You don't have to keep throwing the money, mate. Like you said, brother from another mother. Neil Michaels, fair enough. Sounds like needs to look after him. Have a good night. Jim, glad you joined, Glenn. That's not for me. And in the student. Pervert's Paradise. Listen, Green Spider, you would know, mate, if you got out your mother's basement.
He smells like sandalwood.
One piece of advice, Green Star. Look in the mirror, ask yourself why no one has ever loved you in your lifetime, and why you need the attention of any kind. More expats than I've seen all month. That's okay. Well, you're living in the provinces, brother. Jackstar, mate. Thanks, brother. Bobcat, Mandy, go. I'm going now, guys. Thank you so much. You never know, I might turn up in about 2 hours now, dancing around like a fool. Much appreciated. Jackstar, thank you, brother. Jim, always good talking to you, mate. I'll call you next week. We will have a chat. We haven't had a chat for a while. Glenn, sorry you turned up late. But you'll remember a lot in your minds. Take care, guys.
God bless the pole vaulters.